Hello everybody, Dr. Bob here. My office is over next to Eyecrafters at the mall in the Parks Mall in Arlington. And today's topic, tip if you will, is I have good news and have bad news. Now the good news is that some breast cancer is down, and I think the obvious thing is that it's down because women are not taking the horse urine, that was the Premarin, and they're trying to fool Mother Nature by screwing up your menopause. And I don't mean to make fun of that. My wife went through all this without anything. And the point is that everybody thought they had to have something, and then they find out something is a lot worse than nothing because it caused cancer and other health problems. Now the bad news is breast cancer is not going to go away. And one of my pet peeves are mammograms. Now, before anybody gets mad and starts throwing rocks or burning bras at my office door, my mother was a breast cancer survivor. She was probably fortunate because it was a time there was no chemo, and she did survive the radiation. And she did that in about 1961, and she lived till this year, which is 2011. So I certainly want women to survive, and I think early detection is an important thing. But unfortunately, you're going to find that I do not like the Susan G. Komen Walk for the Cure because their primary goal is kind of a scam. They represent AstraZeneca, they raise money, they give it to the drug company. The drug company never repays it, they never have to pay interest. The few things they do to help women for the most part become so expensive that women can't afford to buy that stuff. So the bottom line is, I like organizations that are trying to prevent breast cancer. If you're not familiar with the Breast Cancer Fund, and that would be breastcancerfund.org, it was started by a woman who had breast cancer. She was able to survive for about 5 years, and then she succumbed to that unfortunate disease. But my point is, mammograms are terrible. They're passed off as being the thing to do to prevent breast cancer, but it's not the case. What it is, it's a radiation kind of problem. It causes breast cancer. Also, when you squish the breast when you do that, if there's any cancer cells, it makes them spread. And the other bad thing about mammograms is that it gives a lot of false positives. And when I say false positive, that means, oh, you might have breast cancer. We're going to do a biopsy. So we've scheduled that for next week. And the point is, it's a moneymaker for doctors and hospitals and the system. And my point is, there is an alternative. It's called thermography. It measures hot spots. It has very few false positives. It is much better, much safer, and a bigger, better protector or diagnostic tester, if you will. And that's probably not a good word. But it really is a good way to see if a person has breast cancer. So early detection is obviously very important. But mammograms are not. It's just a scam, just to raise money, and you need to look for thermography. You call up a doctor and you say, do you do thermography? No, we do mammograms. Hang up the phone. I don't care how nice they are or if they're rude or otherwise. Just keep calling till you find a doctor, both male or female, that is on your side and thinks that, hey, we'll help you in a positive way. So again, Dr. Bob here with one of my tips, and I'm looking forward to more in the future. Thank you.